Hello friends, I hope you all had a great holiday and that you're excited to get into your practice today. It'll be a little bit longer, but like we've did on Monday, or Tuesday rather, we're gonna go through the practice nice and slow, just really focusing in on getting those postures as we flow through it. So let's go ahead and start by coming to the top of our mats. Let's just take a few breaths here to just get into the zone. So bringing those toes together, heels slightly apart, maybe rocking the weight back and forth. We're gonna inhale, reach the arms up. And as we exhale, let's bring them back down through center, just to heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, come back through. And let's do that 1 more time. Inhale, reach up nice and tall, lengthening to the sky. And exhale, bringing those hands back through to heart center. Taking a moment here, just inhaling and exhaling. Focusing in on what you want to get out of your practice today. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last breath, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Dropping the hands, coming back to our Samasatihi, nice and strong. Let's inhale, reach those arms up overhead. And as we exhale, let's hinge at the hips, bend those knees, come down just into a nice tucked ball, tucking that chin. Just starting to warm up here. Let's inhale, come up halfway, straightening the spine as we gaze ahead. And as we exhale, let's plant those hands, step the feet back. Let's come down to our knees just to start with. And you're welcome to be on your knees at any point in time if you need to. And let's exhale, slowly lower down to our mats, hovering here for just a moment. And let's just inhale, lift up just ever so slightly as we move here into a low cobra. And let's exhale, press back, tucking those knees, coming back into our child's pose. Just taking a few moments here just to warm up and awaken the body. Let's take 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, come up to all fours, lifting the hips up, just moving into a nice slow down dog. And let's slowly walk those feet forward, coming into our tucked forward fold. Let's inhale up into a half forward fold, and then exhale back down into that tucked forward fold. 1 more time. Let's inhale, reach the arms up overhead, lengthening. And then exhale, come back to our Samasatihi. Awesome work, friends. Let's go ahead and do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge, fold forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, planting those hands, stepping the feet back on either a high plank or a low plank, whatever you prefer. We're going to slowly lower down as we exhale. Inhale, press up into our up dog, and exhale, press back into our down dog. Taking a few moments to hold here. If there's tightness in the back of the legs, you can pedal out the feet 1 foot at a time and just work on loosening up those muscles here in the back of the leg. Let's take 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Gazing ahead, let's walk or jump the feet forward as we inhale, coming up into that half forward fold. And let's exhale back down into a full forward fold. As we inhale, straightening the spine, reaching up overhead. And exhale, coming back to our Samasatihi. I don't remember if I said 2 or 3 more times. Let's just do 1 more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hinge, fold forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, planting those hands, stepping the feet back, lowering down through that chaturanga with control. Hovering here for just a moment. Let's inhale, lift up into our up dog before exhaling, pressing back into our down dog. Once again, we're taking a few moments here to rest in our down dog position. And if at any point you need to, you're welcome to come down to your knees and get a stretch here through child's pose. most important part though, really, is just listening to what your body needs today. Let's take one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Gazing ahead, let's walk or jump the feet forward. Coming up into our half forward fold. And then exhaling down into a full forward fold. Let's inhale, straighten the spine, reaching up overhead. And exhale, coming back to our Samasthiti. Excellent work, friends. Let's go ahead and move on to our Sun Salutation B. And we'll just do one today, keeping it simple. So coming into that mountain pose, nice and firm. Let's inhale, bend the knees, sweeping the arms down and up, sitting back into our chair. And let's exhale, straighten the legs, hinging at the hips, folding forward. Let's inhale, come up halfway with a nice straight spine. And as we exhale, let's plant those hands, step the feet back, lower down through our Chaturanga. Holding here for just a moment. Let's inhale, press up into our up dog. And exhale, press back into our down dog. From here, we're preparing for our warrior one. So we're stepping that right foot forward, left foot spins out to the side. Really just working before we stand up to strengthen and support those legs here. Let's inhale, reach up and lengthen. And let's exhale, return back to our mat. Bringing those hands down, stepping the foot back, lowering down. Holding here for just a moment. Let's inhale, flow up into that up dog. And then let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Let's prepare here for warrior one on the left side. Left foot comes forward, right foot spins out to the side. Once again, focusing on grounding those feet, having a nice strong foundation before we inhale. Reach up, nice and strong. And let's exhale, return back to our mats. Replacing the hands, stepping the feet back, lowering down through Chaturanga. Inhale, press up into up dog, and exhale, press back into down dog. Holding here for just a few moments, breathing in and breathing out. Our dogs are excited this morning. Okay, let's take one more breath in our down dog. Breathing here, inhaling and exhaling. Let's inhale, gaze forward, walking or jumping the feet forward, moving up into that half forward fold before exhaling down into a full forward fold. Let's inhale, bend those knees, sweeping the arms down and up, sitting back into our chair, and then exhale, reach up and lengthen into our mountain pose. Let's go ahead from here. Let's take one, just refocusing breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, jump our feet out, about hip width apart, lengthening up to the spine. And as we exhale, let's hinge forward, taking our two fingers and our thumb, interlacing that big toe. We're gonna inhale, straighten the spine, gaze forward, and exhale, tuck the chin into a forward fold. Just holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's take one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Release those toes. Place the back of the hands on the mat. Slide those palms under the front of the feet. Once again, knees can be bent here if they need to. We're going to inhale, straighten the spine, gaze up ahead. As we exhale, we're tucking the chin, folding a little bit deeper into our forward fold here. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, releasing those hands, bringing them up to the hips. And as we inhale, nice and slowly, we're going to round the spine upwards, coming back to our standing so we don't lose our balance. And then exhale, jump those feet back in to center. So we're going to move on to our triangle pose, because I feel like it's been a while since we've done that. So let's inhale, jump our feet out to the right. Our right foot's going to be facing the front of our mat. Our left foot's going to be parallel to the back of the mat. We're going to inhale, reach our arms out, lengthening to opposite sides here, lengthening up the spine. As we exhale, we're going to hinge forward, over that right leg. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches up. Our goal here is to reach onto our big toe while our arms are extended upwards. If you can't get there, you can go ahead and rest your arm on your leg or reach your hand down to whatever level you're at today. Gaze follows those left fingertips upwards. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, come back up to center. We're going to rotate feet to the opposite side of the room. So this time our right foot's parallel to the back of our mat. Left foot facing, well, I guess right to the back, the front, left foot facing to the back. We're going to inhale, reach up and lengthen to opposite sides of the room, keeping our arms parallel to the floor. As we exhale, we're hinging over that left leg, reaching down towards that left toe. Right arm extends upwards. Once again, you can rest here with your forearm on your leg if that would help with your posture today. We're just really making sure that we've got a nice open line between both shoulders and the chest. Let's take one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, come back up to center, nice and strong. Let's rotate the feet back to the opposite side of the room. This time right foot facing the front of the mat, left foot at an angle, parallel. We're going to inhale, reach out to opposite sides. And as we exhale, we're going to twist at the spine. This time our left arm comes over right leg and right arm extends up into the air as we go into our reverse triangle pose here. We'll do 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last breath, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Let's inhale, come back up to center, nice and strong. Rotating the right foot to the parallel to the front of the mat. Left foot back to the back. Let's inhale, reach up and lengthen. And as we exhale, we're hinging at those hips, twisting around. Our right arm comes to left leg, left arm extends up towards the sky. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last breath, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Let's inhale, come back up to center. And as we exhale, step back to the front of our mat. Let's go ahead and move on to our extended side angle. So we're stepping our feet out. Once again, this time our right foot's facing forward, left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Right knee is bent. We're going to inhale, reach our arms out to opposite sides of the room here. And as we exhale, we're hinging forward, right arm comes down, left arm extends out in front of the body here. Working on pulling those shoulders back so they're not hovering up by the ears, but keeping the spine nice and long. Let's take one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, straighten the legs, bring the arms back up to center, rotating the feet, this time bending that left knee. We're going to inhale, reach up and lengthen. And as we exhale, hinging forward, left hand comes down to the inside of the left foot, right arm extends out overhead. Let's take one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, come back up to center, and then exhale, stepping back into our Samasatihi. Let's go ahead and flow through a vinyasa here. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, hinging, reaching down towards our toes. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, planting those hands, stepping the feet back. Let's lower down through our chaturanga. Inhale, flow up into our up dog, and exhale, press back into our down dog. From here, let's go ahead and come down to our knees. We're going to do a little bit of a balance pose here. So making sure that our arms are nice and square under our shoulders and our knees are about hip width apart. We're going to inhale, reach forward that right arm. And as we exhale, let's reach back the left leg. We're just going to hold here, balancing throughout the body. Let's take one more inhale, and exhale, release that hand and knee back down to center. We're going to inhale, reach forward the left arm now, and as we exhale, extend back the right leg. Holding here, inhaling, And exhaling. 2 more breaths, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Last breath, inhale. And exhale, returning that hand and knee back to our mat. Let's cross our ankles, rocking back onto our sits bones, and extending our legs out in front of the mat. Once again, we're working on here on our Dandasana. So we're keeping those feet flexed, active, engaged. We're lengthening the spine, so we're not rounding it forward. Adding the length, rolling the shoulders back, arms coming to the side of the body. We're just going to hold here, inhaling and exhaling. The goal here is just to add length to the body. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale, release. Let's go ahead, cross the ankles, grab onto the outsides of those knees. We're going to inhale, reach up, and exhale, round back. Let's go ahead and do another seated fold here. So we're going to send our legs out straight ahead. We're going to take our right leg, bending it back, just letting the foot sit here on the side of the body. Left foot extends outwards, keeping that foot flexed and engaged. Once again, lengthening up to the spine. We're pulling up from the bottom bandha, knitting in our ribs, tucking the jaw. We're going to inhale, reach up, nice and strong. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge and fold forward, holding here. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale, release. Go ahead and rotate legs, extending that right leg out, bringing the left foot out to the side of the body, keeping that front leg flexed and engaged. We're going to inhale, reach up, nice and long. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge forward to wherever we can go, holding here. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's take one more breath. Inhale and exhale, release. Great work, friends. Let's go ahead and extend our legs out, coming back onto our backs. We're going to move into our bridge pose for today. So bringing those feet up close to the sits bones, we're going to inhale, lift those hips up off the mat, holding here, inhaling and exhaling. Let's inhale, lift those hips up a little bit higher than before, and then exhale, slowly stamp that spine into the mat. Let's go ahead, extend the legs out in front of the body, moving in to just a quick shoulder stand. Let's inhale, lift our legs up. If you can't lift up your back, you can just go ahead and lift your legs up here, resting them up against the wall if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and lift them all the way up to the sky. And we're working on keeping a nice straight spine, using your hands here just to slightly support and balance the body. Continuing at the hips as we exhale, we're reaching our toes back behind the head. I need to leave myself more space here to do this. Moving forward. So our toes come back behind, resting here down on our mats. And let's inhale, reach up and lengthen back into our shoulder stand. And as we exhale, let's slowly rock the spine down to our mat, one vertebrae at a time. Let's go ahead, inhale, hugging those knees, rocking side to side, giving that spine a nice break after working so hard to hold us up. Let's inhale, lift our feet upwards, grabbing onto the outsides of our feet, pulling down, moving into happy baby. Once again, just rocking from side to side. Hugging those knees back in close. We're going to inhale, rock up, and exhale, rock back. 2 more times. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, rocking back. Inhale up, and exhale, rocking back. Coming back up to a seated. Let's go ahead and do one boat pose before we close out. So, a couple options here on boat. Off this way so you can see what different options. You can stay here if you need to, just working on finding that balance in the center of the body. Lifting up one leg at a time. You can lift up both legs if you'd like to, or you can extend them all the way out. And the arms can also be out in different directions as well. Just whatever you're feeling today. So let's go ahead. Prepare for whatever level you're at. Let's inhale, come up. Holding here. Maybe opening up the arms if you want to change the center of the balance in the body. We're just working those abs. We're being stronger a little bit more every single day. Let's inhale and exhale, release. Great work. Go ahead, grab onto the outside of your knees. Let's inhale, gaze up, and exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Perfect, friends. Let's go ahead and move into our closing posture. So sitting in crisscross, half or full lotus, whatever's you're feeling it today. Sitting up nice and tall. Once again, we're pulling up that belly button, tucking in those ribs, tucking the chin, taking our left arm, reaching it back behind the body, right arm follows, grabbing onto opposite elbows here. We're going to inhale, lift up and lengthen, and as we exhale, hinge forward and allowing our forehead to rest in front of the body. Taking a few nice breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, slowly come up, and exhale, release the arms, hands coming out, first finger and thumb interlocking, tucking that chin as we lengthen up the spine here, just closing the eyes, taking a few moments to focus in on the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more breaths, inhale and exhale. Last time, breathe in and exhale, breathe out. Perfect, friends. Okay, we're gonna work on our strength challenge. Once again, we're just pressing down to the mat. If we can't lift up all the way, we can lift up half the body. We're gonna work on that. And if we can lift up all the body, we're gonna do that. So let's do it for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Great work, friends. Go ahead, uncross the legs, extend the feet outward, and we're gonna roll back onto our spines for a well-deserved Shavasana. Feet falling open, hands, palms facing up. Just taking a moment to sink into our mats and let everything go. And maybe just give yourself a quick congratulations on getting through a good practice today. Begin to feel your body slowly start to awaken, maybe wiggling your fingers and toes, just bringing the consciousness back to the front of the mind. And when you're ready, go ahead and join me in a seated position. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, friends. It's been a pleasure. Namaste. I might also add, just so you all know, we've got some family in town and there's extra dogs in the house. And so while there's a bunch of crazy dog stuff going on this morning, no dogs were harmed in the making of this video. Thanks again. Namaste.